But to find someone better, we had to go all the way to China, to a person that couldn't even upload this video because they didn't have access to YouTube. It's re-recorded from Billy. We had to get a man named R. Snow, a Chinese Hitman player, who found out about this through word of mouth. And he, obviously discussing with nobody, isolated in China, came up with the world's best warehouse spawn. And in fact, our first sub-minute time. He was able to kill these 5 targets across the entire map in under 1 minute. Oh, did I say sub-minute? I meant sub-50 second. Yeah, we skipped that. Starts in the warehouse. Again, this is the best warehouse spawn in the world. He solved it. Instantly runs over here. Same thing. He figured out this thing as well. The triple shot right here. But what he does is crazy. He smuggled in a taser, and I thought, okay, he's gonna put a proximity taser, and when the guy runs past the explosive barrel, it'll blow up. No, he needs the propane for later. Instead, he drops it right there in an invisible water puddle. It turns out that even though you can't see it, our Snow knew that right here is an invisible water puddle. Not here, not this. Right here that you can electrify. I tested it. I put something here, here, nothing. Right here, yes. How did you find that out? I have no idea. So he keeps the propane tank. And then this is why he needed the propane tank. He couldn't waste it on that trap. He tosses it and then pause buffer shoots it in midair to get a flying accident kill on the guy on the balcony. That's so crack, dude. I've never seen anything like that. Everyone's panicked, by the way, because the explosion, but he gets out in time. Instantly snipes that, her from a backwards angle, activates the taser, distracts the waiter, and then uses the knockout bomb to knock out all 3 Blue Man guards at one time, while at the same time sniping this guy running underneath the chandelier. Then he kills that guy. These guys are both knocked out. Green guns, 47, 48 seconds. Just fucking cracked. And if you told me that was the best time, I would have said that makes perfect sense. But that guy isn't even on our podium. To get back to our little competition, even though that's the best warehouse time in the world, it actually doesn't beat the best architect lounge in the world. Even though they went back and forth for a while, there was one man who could beat that time and prove that the architect lounge was in fact better than the warehouse, which is now retired. Hausen was able to shave time off that with an entirely different, entirely new architect lounge spawn. And now we really are getting into the finale, dude. A 46-second architect lounge. Is that? Instead of going up on the glass square, he just boosts in the middle of the room to everybody onto this slanted roof. He has no sniper. Getting the sniper would take him 3 seconds he can't waste. So instead of getting the higher vantage point with the better gun, he takes the lower vantage point with the worse gun. But it doesn't matter when you have aim like this. Boom! Distraction shot. Boom, boom! Hits the chain. Boom, distraction shot. Headshot across the map, pistol. Walk over this roof, distraction shot. I mean, nobody can go on this roof. Look at this. And then, I gotta show you this again. Hits this guy, but doesn't just jump off the roof. That wouldn't be good. Headshots this guy, jumps off, but lands back on this lip so we can see in this window for the last guy. It turns out that if you know the story and lore of this game, like a lore megalol, if you shoot the security system, this guy starts walking. So he shoots the laptop, activating the story, the lore. And these guys are looking at the laptop, and this guy's gonna start activating his cycle. Yeah. Boom! These guys don't turn around, and these guys don't turn around. 4 guys are around this guy, and he's shooting him through the window. Then he just walks to the exit. That was the best architect lounge spawn in the world. It is now retired. There's just one spawn left. And this is the one we haven't talked about yet. Before we get into top 3, I'd like to do some special honorable mention shout outs. The actual winner of our #1 creativity prize. And that is the legendary Blunts and Beats. Because Blunts and Beats made a video called the hands-off approach. He spent 10 minutes setting up a Rube Gold Goldberg machine that I can't even fathom. He's going all over the map, setting up so many things, knocking out so many guards, placing briefcases, puncturing this drum barrel. Let him cook. Hack the alarm system to reveal the secret necklace. At 9 minutes and 44 seconds, he walks up to here, he cues the music and makes her sick. And then he puts away his weapons and he gets in the coffin.
The audacity of that one.
Because he stole the necklace, this guy is gonna rage at his guard and then go take a stress smoke break. Blind lady dead, died in the kitchen. The waiter walks outside, picks up the briefcase, burns to death. The waiter's dead. Look at Blake in the bottom right. He's pissed off, checking the computer. The waiter that died, the guard target sees the dead body and puts him in a body bag and starts dragging him to the guard headquarters. Look at Blake. He's taking a stress smoke break only because of the lore right next to an exposed propane tank. Top right guy is puking. Mid right guy is dragging the dead body of the other guy. He found out the route that he would drag the dead body. Walks outside, electrified. At the same time as the other guy dragging the dead body also gets electrified across the map. Explode off the side. 5 kills set up in a beautiful master plan while he is sleeping the entire time. He doesn't interact at all. He doesn't press any detonators. He does nothing. That is crazy to set up. That was an incredible creative kill. It was beautiful. A deserved creative prize win. But obviously at 13 minutes long, it is not in our podium. Let's get to our top 3. And guess what? What's the spawn we haven't seen yet? The keep. And it turns out if you're a true go to this game, you might realize that the keep, even though it's super out of the way, has one advantage. It's really high up and you get a sniper instantly. So how do they use 2 things that the goats love to do some of the sickest runs I've ever seen? We're gonna go down to 41 seconds. This is Frag King, our 3rd place run. This is why this smart is good, because look at this. In the first 1 second, he is pulling out a sniper rifle and he's really high up. So welcome to the podium, brother. By the way, keep was our most popular start, but they did not make the podium. This is what made the podium. Instant shot, violin boost onto the edge. Knocks that guy off the side. Look, oh, dude. He's using a lower powered sniper rifle so that he can get body shots. He hits the guy in the head, sees that he's not gonna fly all the way off the side. So midair, he shoots him again. This guy gets him under the chandelier, jumps off, makes that guy turn around. 2 dead, 15 seconds. Barely doesn't get seen here. Sneaks in the front door, turns that guy around. What? You can just do that? You can just shoot Blake like that? 35 seconds, 36 seconds. Because of the panics he did earlier, the other 2 Blue Man guards have already left. They're already gone. So when he walks through this door, there's only 1 person there and it's the guy he wants to see. So he just quick scopes him and keeps running. The efficiency, bro. 41 seconds. But unfortunately, my friends, when we're dealing with prize pools this big, Hitman is a game of milliseconds. And so our rank 2 person was also a 41, slightly fewer milliseconds, also from the keep location. But I want you to think about this. You think in a normal speed run, if 2 guys had same time from the same location, they probably did basically the same thing, right? Fucking wrong. Let's watch Bread's take on a 41-second keep start. By the way, you can tell this guy's a Omega Cracked Pro because all of his graphic settings are turned to 0. The floor is like shiny. It's like dull matte floor. Instant shot on that guy. Instant violin. Slightly different spot, but again, so far similar. Shoots that guy. Shoots her in the foot. Better shot on that guy. But then lands here. He doesn't go down the other way. He lands here. What is he doing? He's not going to the boat exit. Tranks that guy. Runs to the door. Long range shot on the laptop. This is entirely different. He's going a different section of the map. Oh, dude, this is so sick. He shoots open this door and shoots a distraction shot, then starts climbing. Climbing is slow. Why is this better? Because he shoots open this door. He found out that this spot on that guy's route, you can just shoot him and he doesn't get seen. which means he can shoot Blake and walk out this almost never used exit. Almost, I don't think any route we showed so far used this exit. And he did all of this different thing to save 1/8 of a second. Just think about how sick Hitman is, bro.